Live. Hello, everyone. I'm
Excellent.
Barbara Tien here for you with Kyla Bayang, and together we are the Ride Along
Hello.
partners with our Genia bloggers, Blogger Beads at none other than the National Genealogical Society annual Family History Conference. And you know what? I'm gesturing this way because, and I promise not to make him talk. This is Paul Hawthorne. I am meeting real people. Can you imagine that Kyla and I have never met in person? So we had that moment of, oh, you're taller. Oh, you're shorter. What is that all about? Hello, everyone. You see, I can see you swim by, but I am here on an iPad. Kyla, as you can guess, is walking around the show floor. Hello.
Just
You
walking
see?
around.
Just walking, and you
Just
can
walking
even hear
around.
her voice.
See all kinds of people.
I have a microphone here where I can sneak up onto people and talk to them, but somehow that nobody wants to talk to me. I don't know why that is. So
All right.
truly, we're making this stuff up, and this is how we roll. In fact,
Yes,
Paul
indeed.
comes along and says, "Were you guys doing a photo shoot or something?" And it turns out that my phone was so confused because, California. And you're all, well, after this is over, I'm going to send out a notification to cancel the 10 p.m. because that's not what we're doing tonight.
No.
I took a red eye to get here. So, Kyla, what are you seeing out there?
And I thought I was the time zone challenged one. Right. Oh,
That
so
was
there's
on my
lots
phone, I
and lots
swear.
of booths.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Lots of booths.
Are you getting a little bit of a delay, or can you hear me?
No,
Okay.
I don't hear the delay at all. You are spot on time.
Perfect. So I'm just checking out all of the booths. We've got some kind of artwork over here. That's kind of cool. I think they have live artists. So they're doing like caricatures or something. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of people just milling around.
We're seeing selfies happening. Oh, actually, you know what? If I move this, I'm going to get into trouble. We are in the booth with the good people from Vivid Pics and a whole collection of associates. My next door neighbor here is with Nanofish, a very interesting technology bringing together a wetware, as I like to think of it, analog ways to preserve documents and materials in long-term time. And in all sorts of ways, people are coming up with new ways to be looking at it. Honestly, I'm having a little bit of booth bunny anxiety because I did my time in trade shows and I'm not selling anything here because like we're Genia bloggers and Projectkin, which are not-for-profit, non-profit, platform independent. We just want stories to happen. So we
all kinds of stories.
As we talk to, help yourself to those. As we talk to people, we are ducking away for a minute. I'm back. Giving away little bookmarks because who visiting a library doesn't want bookmarks? And the idea had always been to encourage people to tell their stories. But around here, everybody is already telling their stories. So really, it's about helping them encourage others. And that seems to be the point that sticks. The challenge of how do I get the kids interested? And Hyla, you were in your insider librarian conversation about that. What did you learn?
Yeah. So one of the things that I was talking about with the lady, it got loud over here. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Was to think about the individuals in your life and nieces, nephews, kids, grandkids, or what have you. And then think about what they're interested in. Like if they're interested in the military, then tell them the military story. Or if they're musicians, say, hey, did you know that your grandpa could play the piano, or any kind of just anything to just tell them the stories, right? Whatever will interest them and get them excited about who they
Right.
are and learning about their ancestors.
Like the conversation we just had with Mr. Riggins talking about his family and the secret he discovered, that you don't focus on the story, you focus on the audience and look at the
Mhm.
kids and what is it the kids are interested in. Ships. Did you know your great grandfather was a captain, and he was a captain
Oh,
that fought in the in the Napoleonic Wars? And then, oh,
right.
you'll
And
need to
and then,
you'll need to look this part up. I'm not exactly sure what happened. What?
right. Wait. You don't know the rest of the story?
No,
No, no.
I don't. It might be in this
Exactly.
book. See if you can find it.
Yeah. Exactly. Or just any kind of, one of the ladies I was talking to, I was talking to her about, getting the family recipe, and teach it to your granddaughters and tell them the story of who did it come from,
and
right?
and and
Or maybe,
sons.
yes, and since maybe make a book, write a cookbook, or who knows what. There's
A
all kinds of
video.
creative ways. Yeah,
Yeah.
video of
And
it.
it's not just, I think it's, for too long we've thought of creative things because they were creative. And I love the model of thinking about what it is that kid wants to hear about. Yeah, go ahead. You just saw something.
I just saw something. So this has been the entire theme of the Allen County Public Library is everybody has a story,
Yeah.
and that's exactly it. No matter, and we'll help you find it. That's
Right.
that's their mantra, and that's pretty much what we're all doing, right? Is
Right.
just, you have a story, we'll help you find it, and we'll listen. That's the other thing too, is that that's what we do, right? For
Active
each
listening.
other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's
as
the
genius
listening.
bloggers or as
Yeah.
Projectkin, somebody to tell your story to or to practice it on. Sometimes, right?
Well, because all of us, as we're telling these stories, we're finding out more about ourselves and what area we're in. Which reminds me, by the way, I think I mentioned that at Roots Tech, when we did our ride along at Roots Tech, and I did the relatives at Roots Tech and started to notice this pattern of all these people related to me who happened to live in the Fort Wayne area. Well, that cracked open the case that my family's had it earlier ancestors that had come here, and that's why my family came here. And then, irony of ironies, in the little Airbnb that you and I are staying in, my cousin called me on the weekend and said, "Hey, did you know that our second great grandfather, who was a teacher in a Lutheran school from 1880 to 1889, was in Fort Wayne?" "Oh, really? Right here." It's on Washington. It is. We walked
Same
past it
street where we're
on
walking.
our way. You know that St. John's Lutheran School on, I think it's
Yes.
Washington and Jefferson. Yeah, he taught there.
Oh my
His house was
gosh.
in what's now a parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not an accident. Like
You
you were
you
drawn
you
here. You were
you
drawn
you,
here.
you don't want to have to get all woo woo, but woo woo, man.
Right. Exactly.
So I can barely see questions. I mean, a little chat here. And oh, no, actually, there's been a whole lot more going by. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Diane, I was just talking about you. A lovely woman came by who told me she was doing research into her great
Ooh.
grandfather, who was a union organizer in the late 19th century in to cigar making plants, something like that. And so I said, go look you up. I was telling the story of Lenora. So yeah, there's a lot of that. Oh, and I didn't see if you were there. I'm sorry, but David Shaw, attention, David Shaw, aisle 3, right? Courtesy phone. I just sent somebody to you. She was looking it up. Uh,
Yeah.
serendipity, but
A
yeah,
little different. Yeah.
yeah, a little. Hey, here's why I'm punch drunk. Come on, man. It's been a long day yesterday to today.
It was a little bit long.
But he was, I know what it was. It was a lovely woman whose family is from Ukraine, Mary. So Mary
Oh.
with Ukrainian ancestors will be looking for you. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff. We're trying hard to pull these little strings together as best we can because that's how we roll.
Right.
And these are our people, and they're all here at once. They don't know that who we are. They're wondering what we're selling. They can't figure it out with good reason, but tell your friends.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Veteran bounty land records,
veteran
Civil
bounty.
War research, my educator. There's
Cigar
how many
making
booths
was
here?
big in Minnesota. I'm telling you,
Oh,
she's gonna.
wow.
I'm not like grabbing business cards here. So, I'm not sales. Yeah, I never was any good at that. But these people are gonna. If anybody finds their way to you, saying, "Hey, wait a minute! I heard there was somebody doing a light thing at NGS." Oh, we found another Geneva blogger.
Side. Over on that side.
Said expo hall, reception area. So like that.
It's okay. We haven't done the picture yet, right? Yes.
No, we haven't done the picture yet.
Okay. Okay. Shall we go? That's what I'm doing. I'm walking around trying to find people with the necklace on. Where
find
are
people
they?
with the necklace
Where
on, and
are
we
they?
rope them in to take a picture.
I'm trying. I'm like, I'm looking and looking. Yes, I do. I know, right?
So that's a live feed you got going?
This is a live feed. Isn't that amazing?
And how do I keep it from
Kyla,
having the feedback if I come back?
How do you know what they're saying?
How do I know that? Because it's in my ear.
Oh, I see.
So it's kind of like the way news.
I'm hearing her in
reporters do
her
this.
ear too.
There we go. So I have a second microphone so they can hear you too.
Oh,
Here.
nice. That's a
Okay. So
That's
do
a
I come
microphone.
down or what do you want me
Technology's
to do?
amazing.
like a little mouse.
So it's like a little mouse. So this is my neighbor Bruce.
Hello. Hi.
They can hear you. You all.
How many people are out there?
We have 9 people in our live
9
stream.
people. Hello,
But
9 people.
9 in the live stream.
no, you can't hear. They are all. We can't hear them either. There's a little chatter going on. This is
okay.
live streaming, buddy.
This is awesome.
21st century.
Hey, this
No,
is
you
awesome.
trying to talk out loud and
Okay.
on the
I can see some
the
people
headset
up there.
too.
Kathy Stone. Do you know Kathy Stone of the perhaps you know them? It's sort of the photo managers, any of those kinds of people.
Okay.
I'm figure out how close I can get without getting feedback.
Yeah. So
So I'm a neighbor, and I'm the inventor of Picture CD from Kodak, and now I create nanotechnology to engrave photographs and documents onto metal.
So we talk a lot. You won't be able. I'm on. You.
Yeah.
Fine. We talk a lot about in Projectkin and the various materials that we talk about as bloggers, digital and analog.
Yeah.
Scanned pictures, and you get the sense that digital is somehow better than analog.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. My whole career has been developing digital technology. I worked for Technicolor and Kodak, invented a lot of different new digital technology. When I lost my digital files from my MO drive, because I keep migrating, I have to always migrate. And when I lost my SCSI cable, I can't find the SCSI cable. And I cannot find and buy a SCSI cable.
I have some.
You have some? I need some because I can't access my information.
See?
And that's what drove me to say, what do we need to really preserve information so that it's agnostic
That's Barbara.
of technology?
She's talking to him.
Because we're analog people, right? And so why do we go to digital and then wait for it to migrate? And if you don't migrate, you go to the cloud, you're holding a company to migrate for you.
Right.
But are they going to be around in 30 years, 40 years?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe not. Probably. They might.
And human eyes are analog.
We are looking at these all the time.
Analog being.
Yes.
Exactly.
So the technology is like microfiche, except it's on metal.
On metal.
And so it'll last forever.
Forever.
So, we know about those civilization because it's on tablets, right? Because it's on stone. They lasted 5,000 years.
Like microcuneiforms.
It's like microcuneiforms. Exactly. It's exactly what it is. Well put. So I'm
Rosetta
bringing.
Stone.
We have done that. We created a new Rosetta Stone where it has 1,000 different languages onto a small piece of metal that will translate every language on it.
So this is the technology part, and forgive me, but as you know, I'm not trying to promote or pitch any one technology
that's right.
to it.
We're
old school tech.
Yes,
Chatting this
we are old school.
and that's where this has gone. And I've got
you got somebody videotaping
so
over there somewhere.
no, this whole thing is being videotaped.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So are you out there, Kyla? So here is Australia just joined.
Australia.
Hey,
I'm coming back.
hey, Jennifer, welcome. Yeah, it is kind of.
I found a teeny blogger.
But isn't somebody recording here?
It's in the box.
It's in the box.
It's in the box. It's kind of like, where's the band? It's just coming out of this little box. It's like radio. Yeah, no.
This is really cool. Well, I appreciate it. So I got my little 5 minutes of fame here.
You have your 5 minutes of fame. I'll take that from you. And you know what? Wait, I don't want to double dip here. Kyla? Yeah. If you want to come on by, I actually have more Geneva bloggers. Oh. I will not put my microphone to sleep. Okay. I don't want to interrupt. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hi, Lori. Barbara Chen. It's a pleasure to meet you. Step into my lair. Okay. So right here, what we have, so you can see when you can see yourself. Hi, Lori. There you go. Yeah. And you get to hold this.
Okay.
Oops, the little hair. She's like a little.
Very fun.
Yeah, it's like a little microphone.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Like it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right there. It's a magnet.
Oh, it's a magnet. I thought it was a clip.
No.
Isn't that
smart? Okay. So I may have just turned it off while I was holding it. So forgive the tech here as we work our way through. There we go.
I'm trying to read the chat.
I have very little visibility to any of this. I'm often trying to tell our members that you just got to try it. Or somebody, who are you out there, told me the other day, sometimes when you just got to put a pin in it. I don't know.
My husband says I am click happy. And that means you're curious and you click around. And sometimes you don't know what you're going to find. And it could be gold or you could get totally lost. But that's okay. Then you just back up.
That's why you need a little guidance every now and then to make sure you don't. But they ask for my credit card.
I'm sure they do.
You get a little. You have to have a few little principles, and I rather imagine you know a little more about what you're doing on that. So as a Geneva blogger, a bead carrying Geneva blogger
for years, over 10.
So tell us a little bit about that storytelling process, your journey with the storytelling experience.
Well, it's very interesting. I began over 10 years ago when I was thinking about becoming a certified genealogist. So that's why I started to outline that. That didn't really work out, but it did because I ended up with a business and I've just gone on into other facets of genealogy. I do, when I first began, my thought was I was just going to work for folks, do basic genealogy research, give them a report, make them happy, and then go on to the next person. I didn't really have the long-term planning back in those days and to see the full picture and how much more is needed in genealogy. So I have definitely gone into lots of different things. I write. I have several books out in ebooks, 4 family books on how to research in very strange areas of the world. That's not common for most people. I did waive the copyright and allow for digitization through Family Search and through Allen County Public Library because I knew I wasn't going to make a mint on it. I really wanted that information out there. From there, I have done dual citizenship applications. That's really where I'm spending the most of my time just because of the state of the world. And I'm well aware that I will be retooling, when a new need comes out. I do adoption. I still do the general, but not quite as much as I once did. And I don't do as many lineage society applications as I once did. That people were joiners back in the day.
Yeah.
And after COVID, it kind of slacked off. But I occasionally get that. I write a newsletter through Substack once a month.
What's your Substack?
It is Genealogy at Heart, hidden in plain sight.
I've just made the connections. You see, it's so hard meeting people in real life.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I knew I recognized the name, and I know your Substack, but
Thank you.
forgive me, I didn't put the name together with the Substack.
Okay. That's okay.
Here we are.
No, and I do also continue to blog on my own website and through Blogger, which is where I originally started. And I do a lot of presentations now. I was an educator first, and when I retired from teaching reading and being a guidance counselor, I miss the kids.
Yeah.
But it's fun working with the adults now too.
Yeah. I think what you're telling me is the career of this very specialized set of skills to find this kind of information, verify it, and then associate it to a direct use case. Sorry, it's sort of a nerdy tech way business models for that skill set. And yet now you're not only showing other people how to do that, you're also seeing this remarkable new world that here we are talking to. I'm sorry, I can't go back and forth and see,
That's
but
okay.
I saw Australia pop in.
Oh yeah,
All over the world,
definitely.
able to just join into a community of conversation and inspiration to get to these stories. I mean, someone who's had that experience as an educator with kids, we were chatting with a gentleman earlier. He said, for all these years, I always thought it was like if I could only write a story that's good enough to get the kids excited. Actually, no. The secret is to see what they're interested in.
Exactly. And my grandmother was like the best storyteller. So she really got me hooked. And then as an adult, I recalled those stories after she passed, and I thought, that can't possibly be right. I might have fell for that when I was a kid, but so I began investigating those. So that's part of the books that I write. It's part of the blogs. It's part of the presentations that I do.
Yeah.
What's the facts?
Yeah.
What's the fairy tales?
Right.
There's always some truth in those family stories,
Right.
but getting to the meat of it takes a lot of sleuthing. But it's very rewarding to do that.
Yeah. So we have this just in as my colleague is adding up new people. Go ahead.
Right there. This is Related Faces. Okay, wait, let me see. Sean from Related Faces. Our next door neighbor here at our booth. Wait, let's see. Whoops. And he gave me a ribbon, another ribbon for my getting longer every day.
Collecting ribbons is the thing.
Table trick? No. Okay,
No,
wait. Hold on. Let me turn the camera around so I can film the camera trick.
And Genea,
what do you do?
Bloggers came with bookmarks here.
Yeah. Very nice.
Assembling them.
Yeah.
So
excellent. It's going to be on the floor soon.
This has got to be a little hard to be following for all of you.
Stay years old.
Yeah. I'm peeking in at the chat because hello, question.
I can't read the chat. I have my glasses
or different from Fritz Tech? That's actually a great question, Kristen. Can you answer for us?
Did you go to
Lori,
Tech?
how would you describe this conference? And let's get you a little more.
So somebody in the chat's asking, how is this one different?
Okay, Roots Tech is for passionate beginner genealogists in all levels, but the classes that I've taught there seem to be more geared for folks that are just getting started. They're enthusiastic, they want the answers, and they're there to get that basics. This conference is just a little bit different. They do have lots of stuff for beginners as well here, and I've met some tonight. But it is also more for those that are intermediate and well into it. A lot of methodology, a lot of heavier case studies, DNA, not just how you make the matches, but when you're really fine tuning those matches.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
I've really seen how it's a lot. I used to Ruth Tech. I talked to people about telling their stories. Here, that's not it. It's
I
about
wonder if that had to do with
helping
America
help
250
other people
at all.
tell their stories.
Right.
These people are evangelists for the going of the telling of
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it too.
I just realized we're talking over Kyla here. And I want to apologize to our audience that we've got several conversations going, and we're not being fair to our guests, but we are giving you a feel for the joy of an event, and I hope you can appreciate the value of experimenting, because
that's what we're doing.
That's how we learn.
We're lifelong learners.
I've now done, I don't know, over 100 live streams of these. Each one generates a recording, and as you can see, pretty good quality.
Yeah.
We
Very
have
nice.
a few things to work on to polish that, but it creates something you could even use within a family, even privately.
Oh, definitely. I could see
breathtaking.
this would be great Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Hanukkah morning.
I'm
whatever.
with my cousins and my siblings, and we're talking amongst ourselves, and it's all private.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun.
Pretty neat.
Old memories that we didn't know about because we were the little ones, and let the big cousins talk.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
Crew out here, we'll be recording this on, and you can see the chatter. Thank you so much, Kyla. Do you want to
Sounds
come
good.
over here? Oh, can I get my microphone back?
Oh yeah, gosh, I'm glad you remembered that.
My little minions.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kyla. Where are you? Bye. Thank you, Lori. I think we will have Kyla come on back, and let's wrap this up.
Okay. Bye. Thank you. Okay. I think maybe Rick wanted to talk to you. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But he's talking to somebody else now.
Okay. So if you want to end yours.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. Me.
Yes. You see. Oh, X.
There we go. Bye, everybody.
So you just leave. Okay. Then you come on in, and then you hold this mic.
Okay. There we go.
And there, you see.
Now we're on.
And we're just both here.
It was so fun.
Actually, you guys were incredibly patient and tall. You were. Thank you so much. And it's good of you, Becky. You're just joining. It must seem a little nuts here, and that's just how we roll. We've never met before.
Such fun.
Roomies.
Such fun.
And don't you all wish you were here? Our Airbnb walks past my great grandfather's home. We didn't know that. Anyway, we'll try to calm down. We'll try to calm down. We might even eat some food.
I asked somebody just a minute ago how, because he was at Roots Tech and I had seen him there, and I said, "How is this different?" I don't know if you guys could hear me at all, but could you hear him?
Yeah, not really.
His answer, okay.
It's a good question, so I asked Lori.
He said, "Well, honestly, I don't know because we're only 3 hours in."
That's fair.
It just started.
That's totally fair. But I think at a high level, it is a very different audience. These people, as Lori was saying, they're professional genealogists. They're a much higher level as practitioners, but at the same time, they are all very experienced. I said, evangelists for the idea of storytelling. And I'm really honored to be just in the neighborhood with that. So we're among our people.
Yes, we are
doing the right thing.
Found our tribe.
Or found our tribe. And I'm not going to, I think we've asked a lot of you already tonight. Thank you so much. I will get the video out with the little edits that I do maybe a few days because we're tired.
Yes.
Bye now. Thank you.